The 2016 clown sightings were an instance of widespread panic fueled by reports of individuals masked as malicious comedians in mixed-up settings, like close to backwoods and schools. The episodes were accounted for in the US, Canada, Australia, and consequently in different nations and regions beginning in August 2016. The sightings were first revealed in Green Narrows, Wisconsin, in what ended up being a promotional stunt for a blood and gore movie. The peculiarity later spread to numerous different urban areas in the U.S. By mid-October 2016, comedian sightings and assaults had been accounted for in practically all U.S. states, 9 out of 13 regions and domains of Canada, and 18 different nations. Preceding the spate of episodes in 2016, various sightings of individuals dressed as comedians in odd or mixed-up settings have happened all through the world, beginning around 2013. The multiplicity of recordings and pictures of these antecedent sightings spread through virtual entertainment posts and viral sharing of the substance. One potential forerunner occasion was the 2013 sightings of a frightening comedian in Northampton, Britain. The Northampton comedian sightings, which were in the town during September and October 2013, were crafted by 3 nearby producers Alex Powell, Elliot Simpson, and Luke Abansky. The comedian had comparative shifts focus over to Pennywise the moving jokester from Stephen Lord's book It. The triplet began a Facebook page for the purported Northampton comedian, and was utilizing the appearances to direct people to the page. In Walk 2014, Matteo Moroni from Perugia, proprietor of the YouTube channel DM Tricks, started taking on the appearance of a malevolent comedian and unnerving clueless bystanders, with his recordings piling up countless perspectives. A rash of sightings showed up in California, USA in October 2014, which focused upon the Wasco comedian, and basically happened in the Wasco, California, region with photographs showing up via virtual entertainment. The 2014 narrative Executioner Legends highlighted a section called, "Why Are Jokesters Frightening?" The movie producers headed out to Chicago to investigate the past jokester overreacts that cleared the city in 1991 and again in 2008, connecting them to chronic executioner John Wayne Gacy, and the more peculiar peril alarm. It was close to this time in 2014 that a portion of the primary jokester locating showed up in the U.S., remembering early sightings for Staten Island, New York. An individual in comedian clothing was seen in a graveyard in Chicago in July 2015. This event included 2 inhabitants who recognized the unpleasant comedian scaling the door at the Rosehill graveyard late around evening time. After the comedian entered the burial ground, they went to confront the occupants and started waving gradually as they made a video recording. Subsequent to waving for a couple of moments, the jokester ran into a dim lush region and was not seen once more. Police examination of the locating prompted no captures. Toward the beginning of August 2016, the jokester peculiarity started in Green Strait, Wisconsin, and as per the New York Times, reports started to surface of comedian sightings in Greenville area, South Carolina, in late August. In the Greenville area, it was supposed that comedians were endeavoring to draw kids into the forest with cash or by dilly-dallying around. Likewise, a comedian was located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, offering treats to youngsters. The jokester escaped when police showed up. 5 photos of an unpleasant comedian meandering an empty parking garage under an extension in Midtown Green Strait around evening time began becoming a web sensation on August 1, 2016. A Facebook page was made soon after. It was named Gags to guarantee that the jokester. In the days that followed, the photos were talked about on various media sources including Fox News and USA Today. Doubts of the person being connected with a thriller were affirmed when a Wisconsin producer reported the photos were a promoting stunt for a then-unreleased short film named Gags. A component film was delivered in view of the short film and debuted in 2018, with the film having a restricted performance center run and delivered on VOD stages in September 2019. After the Wisconsin episode, various different occurrences fired springing up across the U.S. toward the finish of August 2016. Toward the beginning of October 2016, further episodes were accounted for in Canada and the primary events in the Unified Realm and Australia. English people group were depicted as shocked and pressure had been put on police assets. As per the New York Times, the jokester sightings brought about somewhere around 12 captures across the U.S. and one passing. In Perusing, Pennsylvania, a 16-year-old kid was lethally cut during an occurrence that might have been incited by a prowler wearing a comedian veil. The charges connected with the sightings included making bogus reports, dangers, and pursuing individuals. Over the course of this time, web virtual entertainment locales got various postings connected with the peculiarity. The World Comedian Affiliation president Randy Christensen took a position against the latest thing of individuals taking on the appearance of jokesters to terrify individuals. Bazaars and other jokester-related organizations were impacted. In October 2016, McDonald's concluded that Ronald McDonald would keep a lower profile because of the episodes. A humanist has called 2016 a terrible opportunity to be an expert jokester. The executioner comedian frenzy was connected to a critical expansion in deals of jokester suits in and close to Glasgow, Scotland. During Halloween, a few Floridians chose to go furnished while going house to house asking for candy.